welcome back to another unboxing here. Today we're going to be taking a look at War of the Ring, the card game. And look here, you can use dice to get a tutorial of this game. I learned from the developer at Gen Con. I played this game a couple times already. But yeah, let's see here. What comes inside the box? I haven't seen a production copy of it though, so this will be pretty cool. So here we have a little catalog. Oh, wow. Oh, the tokens were inside the rulebook a little bit. That's kind of strange. Here is the rulebook for the game, teaching you how everything kind of works. And then all of your tokens here. You have ring tokens, and then corruption tokens, then tokens to kind of mark as different aspects on the cards kind of change or whatever, things like that. And your little first player marker here. Cool stuff. And you have these, looks like trays here with all the different cards kind of sorted. Looks like you kind of had the factions kind of already separated into decks here. So I guess we'll go ahead and look at some stuff here. One of the things I really like about this game is the art is pretty cool. So let's take a little bit of a look at that. I'm really big on the War of the Ring board game. So the card game was something that I was like, I need to make sure to get this played. So backs of the cards. This is Free Peoples here. We have Dwarves, Gimli, and Dwarven Axe. And then some Hobbits. Pretty cool stuff there. And then you have the Riders of Rohan. And then Gandalf the Grey. It looks like they have the decks sorted out so you can play them for 4 players currently. So they actually have them all separated currently. So that's kind of cool. Let's take a look at the Sauron deck here. So I think the Sauron deck is just Sauron. Or maybe it's Sauron and monsters. I don't remember. I've only played the good guys in this game so far. So I'm excited to play the Shadow at some time. But yeah, so here are different orky orc guys. Lots of cool abilities on them. I just like the old school look of the Lord of the Rings art. I'm a really big fan of like it almost feels like pre-movie art, you know. They're not necessarily basing it off the movie, more basing it off the books, which I always love. Let's take a look at some more Free People stuff here. See if I can get this in here. This should be the Gondorian men and the elves, I think. So let's see here. Yep. Cool stuff there. Aragorn, Boromir, Denethor, Faramir. All the usual suspects. Strider. Lots of weapons for them. And then a whole bunch of elves here. Arwen. All of that stuff. I don't want to spoil too much of my thoughts or anything like that. But you'll have to watch the review and the gameplay overview and stuff like that. So let's see here. Lots of Uruk-hai, Saruman, the Jerk, Palantir. A bunch of, these are the Balrog of Moria. Barrow-wights. All the little monsters here for the monster faction. And then the Southron and Easterling faction here. I think it's mostly just Southron. Southron, yeah. Awesome stuff. And then you have all the sites that you will basically be fighting over. And these will be different locations that you're basically trying to get points for winning on your side of the battle. You start off, these are the ones here that you kind of do corruption with, and different ones will come out. There's like several level 1 ones. So you have Bag Inn and Buckleberry Ferry. And then the Prancing Pony is level 2, and so on and so forth as you kind of simulate the Fellowship kind of going through the path to Mordor, basically. Trying to see how much corruption will be put on Frodo, things like that. And you're both, as the Shadow and the Free Peoples, battling over those. And then there should be a bunch of Battlegrounds cards, too, where you basically have the armies fight over. Let's throw these out there. So this card. And then you have player aids. So Free People's player aids. And then Shadow player aids. And then here is some of the Free People's locations. Dol Amroth, Edoras, Helm's Deep, Lorien, Minas Tirith, Rivendell, and then all of these Shadow, Minas Morgul, Moria, Orthanc, all the Shadow battlegrounds. So yeah, that's basically what you get in the box. Lots of different cards for each of the factions. Enough here for 4 players to play. Your tokens, your rule book, and that is the War of the Ring, the card game. Well, thanks so much for joining me. This has been Roy Kennedy, and we'll see you on the next one.